Hola, hola. It is 333. Did not plan that. I'm getting ready to wind down my evening, and I've been observing some things, and I thought I'd give my tidbit, and you'll take it. If not, fuck you. So, for those of you that don't know, I'm TV, aka Twisted, aka Majesty, or you can call me Tibet. So let's get right to it. I've noticed that our people are not grasping the fact or grasping the concept of awareness, consciousness, and accountability. I don't know what I did with my lighter. So I thought I'd give you a little tidbit and then you'll come back for more because I wasn't planning this. So to be aware, to say that you're conscious or to be aware means that your awareness is now broader than the matrix. Now, if you're constantly screaming, I'm being gangsta, I'm being gangsta, you're harassing me, get off my balls, you don't correct me, if you don't like, listen, you're a public figure, okay? Now, this goes out to whoever the fuck wants to wear the shoe, okay? It's called accountability. And when you're a public figure, you're not supposed to be making these mistakes. And what I mean by that is, as a public figure in my tribe, I'm not out here running amok. Okay? And that's what exactly is happening. You got people who self-proclaim themselves to be these leaders in the conscious community, and they ain't even applied the knowledge. Or I'm even questioning how did they do their studying? How did they get their knowledge? Because what it sounds like is that we have a lot of short attention span individuals that want to be leaders. Now, let me tell you what the problem with that is. Those that have walked away from religion have ended up into this conscious community. You did that because you were not getting spiritually fed, right? You did that because you didn't do your own studies and shit wasn't making sense and you got bamboozled. So now you're seeking for truth. Well, you got to find truth for yourself. And a part of finding that truth, step one, is finding your truth. So if you're constantly making the same mistakes over and over and over, you're not a conscious leader. In fact, you're not even self-aware. So let me hip y'all to something, because y'all keep falling into this trap. Now, you're going to hear all the energy, 369, vibrations, and frequency. You hear all that, yada, 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 yada. Well, let me break it down to you. If your body is used to eating off of carbs, sugar, all the bad stuff, that's what it wants. Just like energy. If all you're feeding yourself is negative and you flexing negative, what the fuck you think you getting back? What the fuck do you think you're going to get back? And now don't get me wrong. I'm talking from a place of knowing, because I took knowledge, I applied it, I got the wisdom, and beforehand, I had elders that tell me this. Okay? In fact, before the age of information, before y'all got wooed by the pillars and by the elite, the chosen, that whole fallacy, okay? Before you did that, you would have to journey to a school, get accepted, and at any time, your missile, or bullion, or baba, whatever you want to call it, at any time, they could have said, no, you ain't ready for this step. So you had to display humility. You had to display patience. You had to display that you had your ego in check. For real. You have to excuse me, y'all. I just came out of like a 3-hour prayer. You got to display discipline. I'm not saying discipline. I'm saying grown men and women on here running a whole fucking muck. Whole fucking muck. Y'all use these avatars, y'all put these names, and half y'all ain't even studied etymology. Because if you did, you wouldn't be tying these words to your names. Y'all find faults with everybody, but you're not fixing yourself. So what you're doing is you're portraying yourself to the public as though, you know, this is a job, whatever. This is your calling, you're a healer, all that. And your own shit is dirty. Your own shit is dirty. You ain't got your shit in check. You're toxic. You're still going through the same fucking mistakes. You're still breeding toxic little babies. Then you're still neglecting them. You're still exposing them to these toxic cycles. But it sounds good. You sound good talking about cleaning out. No. All y'all still in Babylon. You still drinking alcohol. Hassan Campbell, you too grown to be on here getting drunk and running your mouth. What kind of G are you? Because let me tell you something. The dudes that I know from where I'm from, they don't get on social media drunk. I seen you slip up, homie. You done put yourself on a chopping block for how many murders? All because you won't deal with yourself. All because you won't forgive yourself for not sticking up to, I'm not even going to say his name. If it so-called happened, you should have manned up when you was a grown-ass man. Stockholm Syndrome, you were not kidnapped. I really, really don't believe that you have a therapist. I don't. In fact, I think a lot of you conscious community leaders don't have therapists. Never seen one. You don't know the difference whether you're a healer, empath, or you are a narcissist at the moment. Because I see y'all putting y'all put everything before your kids. Y'all put things before your fit. Y'all starting the cycle all over again. Except for you're not out in the street, maybe not doing crack. You're maybe not out in the street sucking and fucking and bouncing your ass making bad pussy and dick moves, but you damn sure occupying yourself with the bullshit on this social media. So you really haven't even maintained your own chaos. And then you don't even disperse it smart. You don't even use the knowledge that y'all so proclaim have. Because if you did, you'd be releasing that chaos on the real plague in your community. You wouldn't be going after women who are going through pain. You wouldn't be jumping on to the next one, jumping on to the next one, jumping on to the next one. You wouldn't. Y'all falling for the banana in the tailpipe. Because y'all sit up here sending all these donations and y'all supporting these people, but none of them is out there supporting you. Now, we done heard Hassan Campbell, fuck the ghetto. Fuck the projects, fuck this, fuck that. But you're supposed to be teaching the little young ones not to go there. But if they're there and you're saying fuck the ghetto, how are you going to reach them now? You see, I do what I say I do. See that? I organize, we fundraise, we host, we put out public, we do all of it. Half of y'all need PR people. That's what y'all need. Y'all really need some public relations specialists. Now, I don't address shit until I can really have a tongue. Because let me tell you something. I can be a straight cutthroat. No, we not everybody not getting a fucking ribbon for participating. We don't do that around here. I'm almost 40. I grew up I was born in 1980. 1980. We didn't get fucking ribbons for participating. You were either a winner or you were a loser. And right now, I see a lot of losers leading y'all down the tail. Y'all falling for the banana in the tailpipe. Again, you're putting your faith, you're putting your truth, your understand, all of your reality in the hands of these fucking people who need help. And I say that with love because I've done my own work. I've done my own work. Now, to my sisters, Not my cunties. Not my cunties. To the sisters. You toxic broads. The ones that scared to have ugly babies and holding your baby up in the fucking camera, talking about how ugly your baby is. The ones that jump over the next sister knowing what that sister's been going through. And what I mean by that is I can still cry for my enemy as a woman if she were to lose a child, come home and her husband in the bed with somebody. I can still cry with her and hold her and get her back on her feet. Now, if we still blow smoke after that, so be it. We love and learning. That's what unconditional love is. So understand that I'm handing you this sage wisdom, and if you get your ass in your feelings, then you get your ass in your feelings. That's not my problem, because I'm going to give it to you like your mammy should give it to you, because half y'all out here running like you ain't got no goddamn mammy. And that's the truth. Half of y'all out here acting like y'all got a whole goddamn corporation empire and you still living in motherfucking Section 8 with a whole goddamn grown person in your house. Bitch, get your life together. You're not on your 2 feet. You're not. Nope. If you a dude and you out here and you're constantly meeting fucked up people, vice versa, women too, get yourself together. Y'all keep falling for all that. Y'all give too many excuses. You're going to have to stay on one side. So Hassan, before you ask the ghetto to stand up behind you, you stand up for your own motherfucking self, because God don't even help the child unless he going to help himself. Okay? You hear me? I'm not the mama that going to tell my kids they can't do no wrong. In fact, my kids know if one of my elders in the village come to my house and they tell me you cutting up out in these streets, I'm going to whip your ass. That's how it goes. It take a village to raise a child. Hassan, you out here sending all these threats. Now understand, the very own words that comes out of your mouth, sir, is the very own destruction that your kids will be left with. So before you start putting people's daughters out there on the stroll, before you start threatening to sexually assault other kids, dude, you're sick. Go get help. And anybody that justifies Hassan Campbell, y'all bitches is sick too. You and Precious, all y'all some sick motherfuckers. Scroll them up, build a fucking wall and burn it down. That's how I feel. Toxic. You was telling everybody in your chat room, you want to burn them down, get rid of them, you included. You're toxic. You sit home every Friday, you drink alcohol. And let me tell you something. Where you was out there in them streets, buddy, because you out there hanging out with some drunks and crackheads does not make you still cool to walk the fucking stroll. I guarantee you. And if it ain't real beef, it wouldn't fucking surprise me. Because all y'all out here cloud chasing, doing anything for a fucking dollar. Weed is legal now, guys. Do I need to remind you? Weed is legal. You don't have to pimp yourself out here. Hassan, you're still pimping yourself. You're still pimping yourself, buddy. I think I did an estimate. I don't remember when the numbers were. Like 40 grand? You serious? You're selling the safety, your integrity. You were sitting up here making a joke about Allah because you're Islam. Right? You was doing all of that. So I'm confused. And maybe that's why you're struggling, because you don't even have a fucking anchor. Everybody want to talk about 2012, the awareness. No, you dumb assholes. The awareness was before 2012. They were just trying to sell you a fucking movie. And I bet half of y'all went on there and filled it out, didn't you? I don't expect half of y'all to get it though. Y'all don't know nothing about social engineering. You don't know about you don't even know about civilization. The process of civilizing. And if you've raised animals or if you've domesticated dogs, wolves, and so forth, you'll know what I'm talking about. Hassan, no one's going to stand up for you. No one's going to do it because you won't even stand up for your own self. for whatever reason, whether you're lying, whether you're scared. You said that, you know, they could put you on Pornhub. Everybody know you done fucked the dude now. And if he was going to put you on Pornhub, don't you think it would have been after you blasted him for being a fucking weirdo? I'm tired of my people talking about who the enemy is because you want to create this thing. Guess what? Nobody's holding you back but yourself. Nobody's holding you back but yourself. And you can't tell me no different. We got black politicians. We have black empires. We got, call them whatever you want, okay? Call them whatever you want. I grew up in Largo, Mitchellville, Maryland. So maybe that's why I'm not going to blame it on the boule. Now, don't get me wrong. The motherfuckers is foul as shit, just like any other politician. Okay? The boule, all of them. It's the Good Boys Club. And you see it every day. That's why Sonetta will support you, then he won't. That's why Young Pharaoh, Nature Boy, all y'all came out the same circle. That's why when one is in trouble, y'all all come on. Come on now. Some of us are true seers. Some of us see what you really do. Some of us see how you come up with your narratives. Someone know, you know, we notice when the lights go out. We notice every time you throw a piss fit. We notice every time you got a black eye. We notice all of that. So we knew the fuck shit was going on before we needed the proof. Why? Because some of us can see with our first eye. Okay? Damn, they ain't even made it out of the checkpoint yet. So we don't need the proof. The proof was in the pudding when you procreated with a person that was throwing piss fits and punching people. We knew then you still had work to do. You're repeating the same cycle, brother. That's the only reason why I ain't even go at you head to head. That's why I ain't even put you on blast. First of all, because I understand how energy works. Second of all, you know, because I am a true architect's daughter. Okay? So you're going to have to learn how to, you know, bend some air or something. Really create some fucking magic for people to stop believing y'all. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. You have everything within yourself, people, to get yourself right. It's within you. That was the only thing that Jesus was coming here to show y'all. What happened? He was fucking with the people's pockets. He was fucking with their donations and shit. So the Romans was like, this no, he trying to wait. We ain't dealing with this bullshit. That's what happened. So, if anything, Jesus was gang stalked and crucified, according to their books. But we know how that goes. They find a new scroll in the book all the time. What y'all reading now is the Emerald Tablets online is not what I read in the book. They're doing the same thing with y'all that they did to the Bible. You ain't got to believe me. Go look it up. Half y'all won't, though. Because you can't even maintain your attention span off of positive, you know, on positive shit. Nature Boy, you should have been had land. You should have been through some cycles now. You should have been already up to how much produce and everything you got to plant, how many acres you got to plant. All of that should have been done by now. Your ego got in the way 2 times, right? No, I think compassion. And I think that's why I'm soft on you, because I understand your makeup. I know what you made of. I understand what you went through. I understand. What y'all don't realize is that these people, most of them, if you look into it, and y'all should already know it since you're docs people, y'all spend all that time and skill to do that bullshit, but y'all won't get y'all won't get a job. Y'all won't not even get a job. Fuck that. Y'all won't start an LLC. Nature Boy, you just gotta, if that's even true, you was, how many people? How many archetypes was he, y'all? You was a fucking father to Hootie. You was a goddamn, you was everything but the fucking son. And apparently you've been claiming that too. This is why I choose not to be in the Matrix. When I come into the matrix, is to drop a testimony, is to talk to people. It's because Spirit said your good girlfriends need to hear you. Somebody needs some help. Drop a seed of wisdom. Go visit somebody. Other than that, I'm a true introvert. I'm a true hermit. I got 2 children. I got a dog. I got busy. I'm too busy. Got a whole tribe to worry about. In fact, I'm helping my people find their way back home. That's what I do. That's what I was doing all night. You know, these things back here those are not like props. This is not a set. This is my whole goddamn house. I would turn around if I was on my web. And I'm not on my web yet. This is my house. I don't play for this, not for pretend. I am who I am. I am who I say I am. I come from where I come from. And God damn it, some of y'all need to learn where the fuck y'all from. Because y'all running amok, you're lost, and you're going to end up in the same place. Same place that Creflo Dollar got you and everybody else, that Joshua Holmes. The other thing, I'm going to check you every now and then here on these YouTube streets. Whatever fucking platform I'm on. If I come across your shit, I'm going to say it. Because you're a public figure. No one's gang stalking you. If you don't want people to talk about your shit, you don't put your shit out in the street. You don't put it on social media. I don't have to donate to you to say what the fuck I feel. Just like you don't have to pay me. You don't have to come. You don't got to go to my shop. You ain't got to buy nothing I sell. You ain't. Matter of fact, I don't even do none of that. I don't even do none of that. I have patience with fires that we take care of. So I ain't trying to sell shit online. I'm only doing what I promised I was going to do, which is show face, live a truth, and show your motherfuckers accountability. Because some of y'all don't know it. That's why we got the R. Kellys and everybody out here. Because y'all want to keep secrets. Y'all want to put things underneath the rug. Fuck that. I roll with true royalty. I roll with true queens and elders who will check me when I'm wrong. And I will humble myself if I need to. But I set healthy boundaries. I understand that I can be an empath and a healer, or I can be a narcissistic fucking heathen out in these streets, creating chaos. Because I honor the responsibility that comes with my power. I understand the truth, the honor, the integrity, all of that. Y'all better get some. Anyway, come back July 30th, 7:30, 7:30. I'll officially launch it, my whole live. We'll have some special videos and shit. Send me topics if you want. Y'all know how to get a hold of me. Twister Verbally. KW. Walalem. Sakara, what are you doing?